Hello everyone and welcome to Stockton University. My name is Grace Talion and I'm one of our admissions recruiters over here at Stockton, and I'm very excited to tell you a bit about our campus and what we have to offer our students. So I'm starting off with a picture of my favorite place on campus. This is Lake Fred. So when it's not so cold outside, I usually eat lunch tucked away behind those trees, but we are certainly in a very beautiful area for our campus. Now, this is kind of a bird's eye view of our campus. We do have our Unified Science Center and Health Science Center down here. We also have our track and field and our big blue gym. We have some housing options over there, as well as our campus center and our academic spine, which houses many of our different programs and classrooms. And across the lake, we actually have some more housing options for students. But this whole main campus is in Galloway, New Jersey. So we are just off exit 44 off the Parkway, nestled away in the Pinelands National Reserve. So when students ask me, what kind of school is Stockton? I always like to say that we're a medium school. We're home to about 9,934 undergraduate and graduate students. We're home to two lakes, Lake Fred and Lake Pam, and we are also located on 1,600 acres of that Pinelands National Reserve. So that actually makes us the largest college campus in New Jersey acres-wise, which was a fun fact that I didn't know about Stockton, even though I grew up pretty close to campus. So we're conveniently located right by the Jersey Shore. We do have an Atlantic City campus, which I'll show you as well. It's just about 15-20 minutes away. We're about an hour away from Philly and about 2 hours away from New York City. And then we also have some satellite locations down here in Hamilton, Manahawkin, and Woodbine, New Jersey. But this is our Atlantic City campus, so this is what all the hype is about. We do have our residential complex right on over there by the beach, by the boardwalk, by the ocean. We also have an academic center where students can take classes over in Atlantic City. And then we actually just broke ground on our second residential complex just about a month or two ago, so that'll be up and coming in the coming years for students to live in. But everything you're seeing here, this was just built in 2018, so pretty brand spanking new over there. And I always like to highlight some programs that have some really great presence in the Atlantic City campus, including our hospitality and tourism event management major. We also do have our business studies and our social work majors with really great presence over in Atlantic City. Again, there's a huge need for all of those majors down there, so students get some really great hands-on internship and job experience there. But in terms of all of our different academic programs, we do have over 160 different areas of study in terms of majors, minors, and certificates. And that's just too much to put on a PowerPoint. So what I did is I put a little QR code there for you guys. If you go ahead and scan that, it will take you on over to our academic section of our website where you can see all of these different programs. But just to highlight a few, I will tell you on the admission side, the one that I see most is definitely the undeclared major. So it's totally fine not to know exactly what you want to do here at Stockton. We have individualized academic advising, small class sizes of about 17-1. So if you don't know your major, you certainly will figure it on out. But some of our more popular declared majors include our health science major, business studies, criminal justice. We also have a bunch of different majors over in the STEM area. So if we're interested in math or computer science or biology, pre-med, pre-physical therapy is big here as well. We also have a school of education as well. So if you are looking to teach, we certainly have a wonderful program for that. And then just looking on the horizon, we do have 18 graduate programs. So if you do start here at Stockton, you would like to continue, that would certainly be an option for you. And in terms of getting involved, we do have over 200 clubs and organizations here on campus. So those range from our more academic-based clubs and organizations like our Computer Society or the Criminal Justice Society, all the way up and through our Greek life here on campus. So we do have sororities and fraternities here on campus. The great part about that is that most of those are actually philanthropic-based, meaning that they do some really great community service. I know I was just talking to a student who did some really great work through her sorority for St. Jude. And then we also do have different diversity and multicultural organizations. We have Los Latinos Unidos and the Unified Black Students Society here at Stockton. So we do have some really great programming going on there. I know I got to be a part of Los Latinos Unidos. They did a flag raising ceremony for Hispanic Heritage Month. So definitely lots of ways to get involved here at Stockton. And then this is actually the inside of one of those Atlantic City dorm rooms that we saw before. So this is not photoshopped. That is a real dorm room. That's a real view from a real Stockton dorm room. So this would be an option for you as soon as your freshman year. So we do have the housing over in Atlantic City, we also do have housing over here on our Galloway campus, and you can actually take virtual tours of those housing options on our website, stockton.edu. If you put in housing options, it'll bring up all of the virtual tours there. And then I always like to mention that we have some really great freebies over here at Stockton. So yes, you can have your car here as soon as your freshman year. That's a question I always get asked. Parking is free, printing is free, Wi-Fi is free, and laundry is free. So lots of freebies that I will tell you I didn't have where I went to college. So certainly gonna live through you guys there. But this is our website, so you can head on over admissions.stockton.edu. We are going to be hosting a ton of virtual events this upcoming semester, so certainly do head on over there. We also do have our application on there as well, so we have our whole application process laid out for our Stockton web application, and then we also have links to the common application if you're looking to apply through there. If you have any questions, please do reach out. We have our email up there and our phone number up there. We are just a call or a click away. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys on campus soon.
Hello, my name is Brian McNone. I'm one of the Assistant Directors of Admission at Wesleyan University. I represent Gloucester City High School, and I hope to provide you with some information about Widener in this short time that we have together. So this is a picture of Wesleyan University. Again, we're in Chester, Pennsylvania, not too far from your area. I would say half hour at the most. Basically, again, you go down, easiest way is probably go over the Walt Whitman Bridge or Commodore Barry, and you'll run into us eventually, which I'll get into location again in a minute. We're a fairly small university. We average 25 students per class. You get to know the faculty personally. You know, you're not a number in our classrooms. We use full-time faculty or adjunct faculty, and we have about 3,000 students overall. So yes, we're bigger than your high school, but it's not a large university at all. We have quite a few majors to choose from. You know, as an underclassman, you know, if you're a sophomore or junior, you may not have an understanding what you want to do later on in life, and that's okay. You can come in as undecided. You have up to 2 years to pick a major. I would say Widener is known for engineering and nursing. You know, those are probably our two largest majors. But we have, you know, anything you can really think of, from, you know, creative writing to sciences to social work to business to education. So there's a lot to choose from at Widener. So majority of our freshmen do live on campus, and you can live on campus all 4 years. And if you have a car, you can bring it to us as well. That's a picture of some of our freshmen dorms. That's across Mold, Maine. The first photo I showed you, that's across the street from there. You don't have to live on campus. Being from the Gloucester City area, you can commute and live on campus. Any student living within 25 miles of Widener, including your town, can commute or live on campus. So it's your decision whether you want to live on campus or not. We do have plenty of clubs and activities. I encourage you to get involved. Do have a more enriching experience. So we encourage all freshmen, once they hit campus, to get involved and make friends and really enjoy your time. We are a D3 athletics school. So if you are interested in playing athletics, we ask that you go on our athletics website, and there's a form for each respective sport called Be Recruited. And that way you can start the conversation with the coaches to see if you can play with us your freshman year. As I mentioned, we're in Chester, Pennsylvania, right off I-95, not too far from your neck of the woods. Easy location, easy access to Philadelphia, other different cities. So that's good for jobs, internships, exploring, fun, etc. Students can apply online as early as October 1st of their senior year. So if you just go on the website, widener.edu/apply, or you can go on the Common App and apply as well. So keep that in mind. Seniors, the application is open August 1st, and there's no deadline to apply. So just keep that in mind. So in our app or Common App. And after that, if you apply, we just need your transcripts SAT, or ACT, and we are test optional. So you can submit a letter, or you can submit an essay in place of your test scores if you choose not to take them or cannot take them as well. Again, we're regular decision or early action. Early action is before November 1st. So if you have all your materials in by November 1st, we will make a decision before Thanksgiving. All right, so that's really quickly our kind of overview of Widener. If you're interested, you can do a virtual tour from the comfort of your home or laptop, phone, etc. We are offering also campus tours. So if you go to our visit webpage, you can sign up for a campus tour. We'll also have some preview days for underclassmen as well coming up. I believe they'll be virtual. As hopefully the pandemic begins to subside, we will also again be offering more in-person tours and more visits. So stay tuned for that. Again, I can only hope that this improves and I can visit your school sometime soon and meet you in person. Until that time though, feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Again, my name's Ryan McNone and I look forward to potentially meeting you in the future, but take care and enjoy your college search. Bye.
It wasn't always like this. We weren't always known for engineering. We didn't have a medical school, let alone two. And there were no PhD programs, Fulbright scholars, or thriving college town. It's easy to take it all for granted because a lot of us have never known it any other way. But just a few years ago, this was a very different institution. A well-regarded local state college that served the public without fanfare, ready to stay the course. Until one gift, a $100 million transformational gift, changed everything and set Glassboro State on the path to become Rowan University. And since then, we started one of the top 25 undergraduate engineering programs in the nation, fostered entrepreneurial spirits in our business programs, cultivated ambition, excellence, and broader horizons throughout the curricula, and responded to the national need for 21st century healthcare with innovative health sciences and medical education. In our colleges, schools, centers, and institutes, we're conducting world-class research that's meeting society's needs and solving the problems of business and industry. We're the fourth fastest growing research institution in the nation, a top 100 national public research university dedicated to excellent undergraduate education. We're providing more scholarships, increasing access to college education, and reducing the financial burden of earning a valuable 4-year degree. We're nationally ranked and routinely earn national notice for students and faculty doing extraordinary things. We're driving the economy of the region and increasing what New Jersey can do to help its citizens be healthier, more productive, and secure. Transformation is not just the story of Rowan University, it's the promise offered to everyone who walks through our doors. Students find themselves and a foundation for their future. Researchers devote themselves to discovery and understanding. Innovators, scholars, entrepreneurs, everyone with curiosity and commitment to know more and do more, they all transform our world. So when it seems like Rowan University is continually forging new pathways, it's because it's true. We're creating new ways to learn, explore, and build. We're partnering with business and industry, educators and leaders to accomplish more together. We're encouraging people to imagine, equipping them to pursue and achieve. Being transformed is more than Rowan's story. It's the future we share with New Jersey and our region. Here's to decades more discovery, growth.
Hello out there, Gloucester High School, Gloucester City High School. This is Sergeant First Class Derek Melendez. I am with the United States Army and United States Army Reserve recruiting team, and we're coming to you today from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Your administration, Ms. Reinhardt, Mr. Gorman, and all your teachers who have been extremely supportive of the military over the time I've been here. Asked us to reach out to you guys and maybe provide a little bit of information and insight for you to help spark your interest and help sort of build a bridge between you guys and us. So obviously 2020 has brought us more challenges than most of us have ever seen in our lives. I know for myself, certainly this has been a difficult and challenging year. You as students and even as educators, you've also felt the sting of 2020 as you've transitioned from in-school learning to virtual learning, and bouncing back and forth. So we definitely understand it's been difficult. So we're going to adjust, and we're going to adjust and adapt. And we're reaching out to you today so we can tell you just a little bit within a short time about a little bit about the United States Army. So we know, and you guys know, your school has a very long, proud tradition of military service. You have sailors, you have airmen, you have Coast Guardsmen, United States Marines, and you have, of course, United States Army soldiers who've raised their right hand and swore an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. So everywhere you look in Gloucester, there's a proud military tradition. You guys are a blue-collar town, and you produce some of the best recruits that all the services have seen. And we'd like to keep that tradition going with you guys. So a little bit about some of the people who've joined. You've had AJ Parent, who was a wrestler. He's in the Coast Guard. Sebastian Smith and Fahaben Alam joined the Army. You probably know the Kenny twins who've joined the Marines. I mean, you guys, the list goes on and on. You're one of the only schools that are lucky enough to have an ROTC in your school, run by Chief Lubansky, who we have a great relationship with. So really, we just want to tell you a couple quick things about some of the benefits of military service. Make ourselves available for you to reach out to us, and we're here for you guys in any way that we can help. So we may not be able to be in the school, but in this fashion, I guess you're able to find us and sort of be in the school virtually. A little bit about me. I'm born and raised in Philadelphia, PA. I've been in the Army 18 years. I've used the Army to take me everywhere in the world that you could imagine. The Army's helped me provide for my education, so I was able to get a bachelor's degree and 2 master's degrees, all paid for by the U.S. Army. My wife, who you might be able to see here, she's currently in law school, and the United States Army pays for that. She's a veteran. My little brother, currently in law school, also a veteran. So within my family itself, the Army has helped us to build hopefully a long-standing legacy of success, pride, and honor. So one of the biggest things that prevent you guys from coming to visit us at the recruiting station, of course, is you're probably a little bit worried. Rest assured, there's not a lot that can take place in a recruiting office. You cannot join the services in a recruiting office. You certainly can't do your paperwork to join. You can do the preliminary paperwork, but you can't walk out of a Marine office or an Army office or a Navy office and sworn into the armed forces. So there's really no worry about coming to visit us. So even in the middle of Corona, obviously the Army still has to roll forward. So of course we're going to be open, and we're going to be here to take care of you. And many of your classmates have already visited one of the service stations or the different recruiting stations. So what happens when you come to a recruiter? Well, it might surprise you, but only 7 out of 10 people actually qualify for military service. So one of the most important things you can do for yourself as a potential recruit is to find out if you're even qualified. You might have the assumption that you're qualified and find out that you're not, and we want to make sure you know that far ahead of time so you can plan for your life. So we just give you a whole rundown when you come here. We teach you the ins and outs, the good, the bad, what the benefits are, how the process works. We give you a lot more counsel than we do recruiting. We essentially counsel you on what types of careers would be available to you, and how you can get yourself started. So some of the benefits are pretty similar across the branches. Of course, it's going to finance your education. It's going to give you tremendous life skills, things that you learn in only a few years of service you will take with you for the rest of your life. You will become a better father or mother, husband or wife, son or daughter, and most importantly, you'll be a better American because you've served our country. Of course, you'll travel around the world. Cutting-edge job training is available, as I stated, in all branches. Guaranteed pay, which in 2020 is a significant benefit when people sometimes are in this modern era with the corona are not even sure where the next paycheck's going to come from. One of the most important things is you're going to get respect for yourself, you'll have respect for yourself, and you're going to earn the respect of others within your community and within our country. Those are just a few of the small things that the United States Army is going to be able to do for you. As I said, Gloucester City is a blue-collar town. Some of the best recruits from the South Jersey area come right from your town, and we'd love to make as many of you part of our team and part of our family as possible. So if you'd like to reach us, the best way you can find us on Facebook at Army Team Cherry Hill, and you can find us on Instagram at Army Team Cherry Hill as well. We have eight recruiters here who all have different experiences, who are more than willing, more than happy, and ready to help you plan the next steps of your life. Please reach out to us. We're from the same backgrounds as you guys. We're just regular people, and we love to take care of folks. So please give us a chance to help you plan your future. This is Sergeant First Class Melendez with the United States Army recruiting team in Cherry Hill. I look forward to meeting you, and take care. Gloucester strong.